Alright, so we're on Old Blue here again. I'm going to see if this thing will start, and we'll go for a little ride here. Huh. Doesn't want to go. Let me see if I can't get it again here. Alright, all joking aside here. Got this bike tore apart. You know, I had it together for a little while, and you know, I heat cycled it and all that crap, and unfortunately we did a compression test on it, and the cylinder on this side that's all tore apart had 10 psi lower than the other side. So that's a huge difference between cylinder to cylinder, and it's just not acceptable for me. So I'm gonna re-ring this thing. I already did a quick hone on the cylinder. I'm gonna re-ring it, put it back together, see what we get. This quad here, this is the one that was in the video series that I did of the Banshee engine rebuild. We had it together. I took it out for a ride, and when I came back from the ride, you know, it was just real light riding. We did a compression test, a static test, and it had 210 psi in each cylinder, which is way more than what we need for this bike here. So took the cool head apart. We had some cool head domes made for us that had more squish clearance and a bigger combustion chamber. So we got the compression lowered back down to where it's supposed to be, or more to where we like it to be. So got this put back together today, and it's basically good to go. Buddy of mine picked this up the other day. We don't know if it's an 88 or an 89 Honda 250R. We pretty much, you know, got it the way you see it here. Got the cover off, the flywheel cover there. When I'm trying to check spark, I just think it's easier to put a drill on the flywheel there and spin it over that way. When there's no spark plug in it, it's just a nice way to do it. So when I'm checking for spark, I can just be right down there with the drill and spin the motor over that way. So CDI's bad in it, so I got one coming. Steering stem was missing when we picked it up, so guy down the road had one of those, so we got that on there, and hopefully within a day or two that thing will be done. And I don't know what the hell he's gonna do with it after it's done. This is my buddy Johnny's bike here. You guys have never seen this one. This is kind of our budget build here. It's made out of leftover bikes. I shit you not, there's probably 24 quads put into this thing, and that's not an exaggeration. We don't know where some of this stuff came from. You know, a lot of it was laying around, but you know, we got it all painted up, looking good. Got to get some shock wares for those shocks, but you know, it's getting there. Got some V-bars on it. Those are some pro circuits that I had up in the loft. Cut the silencers down 3 inches or 3 1/4 inches, something in there, but cut them down, polished them up. They look pretty sick. Got the Marvin Shaw sitting in there. Custom home job swing arm extension there. Just budget. That carrier is a Durablue. That thing was sitting outside for a while in the junk pile, but it's coming along pretty good. Johnny's not a small dude, so we figured his engine shouldn't be that small either. This again, all leftover shit. It's got the Athena cylinders on it, 68 millimeter, nickel sealed. It's got a 4 mil crank in it, which equals 421. You know, nothing fancy, just leftover parts. Other than that, just a bunch of junk. Just a bunch of junk.